Good morning. It is 9:50 on a Saturday morning, and I am headed up to Gloucester to see a man named Codt, who is the fisheries director up there in Gloucester. I'm gonna ask him a couple questions about cod fishing in Massachusetts, and hopefully talk to a couple fishermen up there. I have my Duncan, got all my supplies. Ready to go.
Spend my days in a lazy boy in a mansion on a hill, or catch a fast train straight to New Orleans, or a slow ship down to Cozumel. I could waste away my spare time watching football with my friends, but I'd rather get my rod and reel and go fishing when I can. I wanna go fishing 'cause it takes my stress away.
So we're now getting gas. I think we're in Danvers, Massachusetts. Don't really know where that is, but we're in Danvers. And I thought I should just kind of update you guys about what I'm doing. So I spoke with Mr. Codt over email like 2 days ago, and he said that I should just come meet him on his boat. So I'm gonna go hang out on his boat today. And just ask him some questions. Hopefully he'll have some buds that I can talk to, because I'm gonna need more for this video than just one interview. Yeah, so see you guys in Gloucester.
There's nothing like a morning bite when the fish are eating well, or a new crankbait.
Beautiful town of Gloucester, Massachusetts. Something that I did not anticipate, which I probably should have, was how many boats there are here. So it might be hard to find the right boat, but we'll do it. We'll find it. Yeah, let's go.
Fishing, 'cause it takes my stress away. I wanna go fishing, try and cast my blues away.
I'm a full-time fisherman. I'm also executive director of the Gloucester Fisheries Commission, which is a city-appointed commission that informs the public and helps the industry in marketing and public awareness of fishing in Gloucester.
So can you tell me a little how the fishing industry impacts the town of Gloucester? Are most people here fishermen, or is that
No, that was a long time ago. I mean, when I started fishing 35 years ago, the boats would go 4 or 5 out here, and at the other dock 4. I mean, you could walk from dock to dock by boat. That's how many boats there were. Right. So now there are 3 boats fishing at this dock, and 3 boats in. That's all that's left here. So the regulations over the years have dwindled the fleet down to basically a shell of its former self. But the people who are left are very passionate about what they do and believe in what they do. So I think they'll always be fishing in Gloucester.
What is the main thing that you catch here when you're trawling? What are you going for?
Ground fish, cod, haddock, and all the flounder stocks.
Right.
Bigger boat like this will catch pollock and hake offshore.
Are you out at Stellwagen Bank, or are you?
That's where I fish. I have a smaller boat. I fish close to shore.
Okay. But how has the government regulations changed the way that you fish? Not necessarily impacted the fleet, but how you guys have to go out and approach.
Well, it's changed dramatically since the quota system came, because you have an allocation of each species. So when you run low on a certain species, you have to try and stay away from it, because you can't go over your allocation.
Right.
Fishing, especially inshore, has become an avoidance fishing. You're trying to avoid stocks that you don't have a lot of allocation, particularly cod right now. Cod is a big problem for us.
Because there's too much of it?
Because there's too much of it, and we don't have enough allocation.
Right.
So anytime you see a little spurt of cod, you have to run, you have to leave the area, because you can't bring it in.
So how do you avoid cod? You
just experience and knowledge of the area, knowing where the cod are, when they are, when they're in certain areas, you just avoid those areas.
Yeah.
But the cod are becoming more and more abundant, that they're spilling into the areas that they never used to be.
Right. And the restrictions that are in place, don't match up with the numbers of fish that you're seeing. Right?
No, not even close. What the government perceives for abundance and what we see on the ocean, way off. So we're trying to fight science with science now. I'm not my father. My father just went fishing and didn't care about everything. We have to be engaged, and we're coming up with our own science to try to educate the government on how much fish we think is out there, and how we can work together and regulate a healthy fishery.
So I just finished up my interview with Mr. Codt. He told me a lot about the fishing industry in Gloucester, about the regulations that were imposed on it by the government, and how those regulations were impacting the fleet. That took a lot shorter than I thought it was going to take. So I have till 3, and it's like 11:30. So I guess we're going to explore Gloucester a little bit. I'm on the beach right now, as you can see. Yeah. So this is a trawling net. You can see just how big it is. This is what fishermen like Al use to catch groundfish. Groundfish are what they call haddock and cod and other stuff like that. It has these rubber discs on the bottom to keep it off the ground, so they won't, get caught on rocks or scrape up any shellfish. And then these buoys are on the top layer to keep that floating. So you can see how big it is. It's huge. So that's it for Gloucester. I'm going home now. But Al was kind enough to give me his favorite cod recipe, so we're gonna try that out later. I'll keep you updated.